Welcome to the Bitcoin Show, where we talk about charts and its price and everything in between. BTC is our main target. So let's dive into the phenomenal charts, which at the moment are not phenomenal and are not giving us the phenomenal targets. You know what I'm talking about this. Weekly chart, ladies and gentlemen. Let's cut the bullshit on daily and something lower than this. Let's straight zoom into the most important chart, in my opinion, that is the weekly chart. Now, is the uptrend over? Yes, it is. This candle showing you the real break of the uptrend. No, it did not. Feel free to watch my previous video where I discuss this trend line. This was the real uptrend. This was a knee-jerk reaction, retesting of a support, which became a resistance. So this was 2 months ago. I said it could be trouble, which does not kill our overall bull scenario. But this, yes, I'm talking about this. This was the uptrend above this trend line. Very nice moves. Now this is not the part of this, okay? Can't make any clearer than this. I like to use body of the candles, and according to this trend line, the uptrend is finished. And of course, according to this trend line, now we have a few situations available. Oh yes, and if you are a wick guy, that really doesn't make any difference, because wicks, this uptrend is also broken. So at this moment we don't see any signs of bullish narrative, except one, and that is that somehow, by some miracle, Bitcoin can manage to negate this candle and move above it. I am literally talking about a move like this, but is this probable? Not really. We would need a huge candle this week, exactly this week, to negate this scenario, which at the moment is not likely. I'm just giving it to you as a possibility, okay? So, as I mentioned, what now? What's next? First, let's talk about this support. It is, with no doubt, the most important support in Bitcoin at this moment. You can see those points of resistance, and you know that this support was proven. Will it do that again? Well, it is probable. The level I'm talking about is $25,140. So above $25,000 would be a good place to hold. That would show some strength in Bitcoin. Because if we fall below this line, something like this, which at this moment is a real possibility, I'm afraid, would negate all that we did this year. Not all, but almost all, yes. Because we would be back into this range below $25,000 and we would be struggling. At this moment, let's not be that pessimistic. At this moment, we really don't have any signs of that real bearish narrative. First, let's see, will the most important level of $25,000 hold, and then let's discuss it. To the upside, we are bound by $31,000, approximately, little lower if you don't want to count those wicks. So in reality, Bitcoin is at the moment bounded by two important levels, 31 and 25. And the funny thing is, the most bullish scenario at this moment is to stay between those ranges. So we really cannot expect bullish case according to current price action. Yes, it exists, but we should be or could be able to move above $31,000 for that scenario. Something like this. And would that be very probable at this moment? Not really. Nothing is showing us that that will happen. So let's dismiss. Don't click off. I'm giving you reality. Don't be mad at me. Let's dismiss the scenario at this moment. I will leave it there for you, but it's not what we see on the charts. We already discussed that bearish scenario here, which is far more probable at this moment than this one, okay? But I think the most optimal scenario that we could be expecting is not this bull case scenario, but this one. Can you imagine this? How about we range very boring price action until the end of this year, and then blast $31,000, continue the real bull run. I think that would be the optimal scenario. I know, not exciting at all, but with current data, the only scenario that we could expect that would give us that bullish narrative in a few months. Embrace the pain at this moment. Yes, this candle really does look painful, but nobody said that this is the pinnacle of the pain. People, some major supports are broken. And practically the most important one I haven't even discussed yet. Let's do it. Moving averages, directly 21, exponential and simple moving average. Now this is the story. We broke above it, made a very bullish narrative. It was the beginning of the year. Made a huge support. Look at this beauty. This is what you're really hoping for in bull market. And once again, although a little less convincing than this one, again a support, but you can see what happened and what can we deduct from this. We lost it. This band is standing at around $28,000. We lost this hugely important support on this weekly chart. I must say, if Bitcoin cannot go above $28,000 in the next few days, I'm not giving it weeks, days. And that is the scenario where I said that we need to see a candle that is negating this one to the upside. Then we're in deep trouble. We are again in this area. We are again in the land of below 21. And this is the land that you don't want to be if you are a bull. This candle is dream crusher. Again, unless you see a huge bounce to the upside. This band is currently approximately hovering around $28,000. So now you have the level. Break above 28 for the first time. Show us something very, very strong. Like here. And then we will be super bullish. That would be super bullish sign, man. Because that would be a bear trap. You trapped all those motherfuckers that were calling for lower targets since the beginning of the years. Unfortunately, at this moment, they are in a correct position. I'm talking from the position of the bull, of course. If you are a bear, I apologize. I respect bears. And we need your perspective also. So, you are right, bear. If we can go above $28,000, we are in deep shit. I mean, deep trouble. I mean, nothing good. Now let me just show you one more target. Because as things stand, we gotta respect Fibonacci. And first of all, you can see that we fallen below 23.6, which is currently standing at around $27,000. So for this video, I will discuss that next target is 38.2% retracement, and that is, in my opinion, the whereabouts 24,223. This is all still in the cards of that sideways moving action, because we could be mingling touch with the week 24 and then move to the upside, stay in that parallel channel. But unfortunately, this is for now first target of reality. And needless to say one more time, that level below 25, this is proving big significance. So bottom line of this chit chat is this: the fall, at least to this level, was inevitable, and the volume is showing you that in the last few months, we can say, from March, we haven't had a real buying power to the upside. Just some measly weaselly volume that is not giving us any conviction that the bull will continue, at least in a couple of weeks, months. Therefore, a quick deduction is Bitcoin and crypto is bearish at this moment. You should expect lower targets. If we cannot climb above 28, 31 or something like that, don't get your hopes high. Better stay safe. Sideways moving action is the best we can do in the next couple of months. Downside is reality. If you can't embrace it, don't watch videos, get out of the markets, stay safe on the sidelines for better times. I just want to see you in one of my next videos.